Hello, my friends. How are you? Welcome to 30 Albums for 30 Years, 1964 through 1994. I am your host, Jay Sweet. And before I talk about today's album, I just want to let you know my new book is out. I'm very excited. The Music of 1964, the 50 Most Impactful Albums. That is the title. You can get it in several ways. It's a ebook, only $20. Print book, $35. Go to kindlehunt.com. You can get it there, or go to Amazon if you want the print version. And if you want, I can give you a signed copy. If you live in my area, I'd be happy to meet with you, sign the book for you. As you know, I don't do any commercials on these programs. So, this is a way to support me, support the program. Again, very affordable. All right, so that is the plug. The Music of 1964, the 50 Most Impactful Albums, the book. Now, for today's show, we will be talking about Paul Butterfield's Blues Band. Paul Butterfield Blues Band, East West is the album, released August 1966, recorded July of 1966, Elektra Records. Let's get into it. All right, so the Paul Butterfield Blues Band. Well, we talked about the group in a past episode, season number 2, episode 21. It wasn't that long ago, so I'm not going to go through the whole history of the band. You should check that show out. Season number 2, episode 21, Paul Butterfield Blues Band, their self-titled album. So in regards to today's album, East West, well, the Paul Butterfield Blues Band's 1966 album, of course, East West, is the group's second release and a landmark in rock and blues history. It is celebrated for its groundbreaking fusion of genres, including mixing blues, rock, jazz, and even Indian classical music. Recorded, as I mentioned, in July and released by Elektra Records 1966, the album features the dual guitar talents of Mike Bloomfield and Elvin Bishop, two very fine guitarists. Frontman Paul Butterfield added powerful harmonica performances and vocals, further defining the band's unique sound. We have Jerome Arnold playing bass, Mark Naftalin contributing on keyboards, and Billy Davenport played drums. The title track, East West, a 13-minute-long instrumental, is particularly notable for blending modal jazz improvisation with Indian raga influences, a pioneering approach at the time, and it is often cited as one of the earliest examples of psychedelic rock. East West influenced subsequent musicians and bands, anticipating the jam band movement and the experimental rock of the late 1960s. So critically acclaimed upon its release, East West is now considered a bit of a classic. It frequently appears on lists of the greatest albums of all time for its innovation and lasting impact on music. And the band's live performances of the record East West and the song were renowned for their intensity and their heavy usage of improvisation, often extending far beyond the studio versions and highlighting the members' chemistry and improvisational prowess, setting again the stage for future jam bands like the Grateful Dead. So East West expanded the possibilities of rock and definitely of blues music, leaving behind a profound legacy. All right, there you have it. That is today's program. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe, check out my other podcast, The Jazz Real Book. But also, again, check out my book, The 50 Most Impactful Albums of 1964, Kendall Hunt Publishing. Go to my website for more information, jsweetmusic.com. You can find out how to order it there. All right, so new things coming up. Again, the format may be changing slightly, but I'm going to make it interesting. I'm going to find a way to continue to do this because there seems to be great response, and I'm really thankful that so many people have been checking in on the program, reach out to me, through social media, the whole deal. All right, that's enough for that. Listen, together, let's keep this wonderful music alive. Have a wonderful day, and peace.